Iran War, Day 11. Here's 10 updates you should probably know. 1. The U.S. just declared its most intense day of strikes on Iran ever. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth stood at the Pentagon podium this morning and said, "Today will be, yet again, our most intense day of strikes inside Iran. The most fighters, the most bombers, the most strikes." The Joint Chiefs confirmed the U.S. has now hit more than 5,000 targets inside Iran since February 28th. Iran's missile launch rate has dropped 90% from day one. Their drone launch rate is down 80%. America says Iran is badly losing. Let's see what happens in the coming days to see if this is true. Iran's parliament speaker responded on X the same day. "Certainly, we aren't seeking a ceasefire." 2. Iran just started mining the Strait of Hormuz, and the U.S. destroyed 16 mine-laying vessels. This is the escalation nobody wanted. CNN confirmed via U.S. intelligence sources that Iran has begun laying naval mines inside the Strait of Hormuz. A few dozen mines have been placed so far, but Iran still retains 80 to 90% of its mine-laying capacity. Estimates put Iran's total mine stockpile at between 2,000 and 6,000 naval mines. The U.S. responded immediately. CENTCOM destroyed 16 Iranian mine-laying vessels near the strait. Trump posted on Truth Social, "If, for any reason, mines were placed and they are not removed forthwith, the military consequences to Iran will be at a level never seen before." Iran's naval commander fired back, telling ships linked to aggressors they will not pass, and added, "If you have doubts, come closer and test it."
America spent $5.6 billion in munitions in the first 48 hours alone. The Pentagon sent an estimate to Congress this week. $5.6 billion in 48 hours. That's the cost of munitions just for days 1 and 2 of this war. Congress is alarmed. Defense analysts are alarmed. The question being asked quietly in Washington: how long can the U.S. sustain this burn rate before running low on its most advanced weaponry? The Trump administration's response: "Our munitions are full up and our will is ironclad."
4. Trump is sending mixed signals. Iran is not. Trump has called this war short-term, very complete pretty much, very soon to end, but also ultimate victory in the same week. Iran's position has been consistent since day one. Iran's parliament speaker: "Certainly we aren't seeking a ceasefire." Iran's foreign minister: "We have a very bitter experience of talking with Americans." Iran's IRGC: "Iran will determine when the war ends." One side is negotiating with the public. The other side is negotiating with time. 5. Iran struck a UAE oil refinery. One of the largest in the region is now on fire. Day 11 attacks hit one of the UAE's largest oil refineries, setting it ablaze. Bahrain: one woman killed, 8 injured after an Iranian missile struck a residential building in Manama. The country has now intercepted 105 ballistic missiles and 176 drones since the war began. 105 missiles in 11 days. Kuwait: 6 drones intercepted. Saudi Arabia: drone shot down east of Al-Kharj. Qatar: 5 ballistic missiles intercepted overnight. Iran is attacking every oil-producing country in the Gulf simultaneously. And ExxonMobil, one of the world's largest energy companies, evacuated all non-essential employees from the Middle East on day 11.
6. Oil went from $119 to $86 in 48 hours. The volatility itself is the crisis. Brent crude peaked at $119.50 on day 10. By day 11 morning, it crashed to $86.55, an 8.67% drop in hours after reports that the U.S. was considering taking control of the Strait of Hormuz. Then it bounced back above $100 when Iran said its forces were waiting for U.S. naval ships. Wild price swings destroy planning. They freeze investment. They kill supply chain decisions. Gas Buddy analysts confirmed gas prices are unlikely to return to pre-war levels even if oil falls, because the security risk alone keeps them elevated. The volatility is the damage.
7. Iran's internet has been blacked out for 240 hours, one of the longest shutdowns in human history. Cybersecurity watchdog NetBlocks confirmed that Iran's internet blackout has now crossed